Hey guys, today's English expression is an uphill battle. If something is an uphill battle, it means that it is very difficult to achieve because of some obstacles and challenges. It's used when you want to achieve something, but you know it's going to be very difficult. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about running a marathon. Listen closely for the expression, an uphill battle. I heard that you're going to run a marathon next month.
Yeah, that was the plan, but I twisted my ankle a few days ago. I'm not sure if I can anymore.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle to recover in time for it.
What did your doctor say?
She said that it's possible, but unlikely. I'm doing my best to get ready, though.
Good luck, man. Hey guys, today's English expression is a lot on one's plate. A lot on one's plate means to have a large amount of work to do or many problems to deal with. You can use this when you feel stressed because of the amount of work or problems you have. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about a work project. Listen closely for the expression, a lot on one's plate. Hey Skylar, can you give me a hand, please?
Sorry, I can't right now. I'm busy working on this project.
No worries. I know you have a lot on your plate.
Yeah, this project is stressing me out a bit.
Well, let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Okay, remember, we use a lot on one's plate when you feel stressed or overwhelmed because you have a lot of work to do or many problems to deal with. You can also say, I don't have much on my plate, which means that you're not very busy. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about your schedule or your problems. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey guys, today's English expression is back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board means to start doing something again because it failed the first time. It's used when a project or a plan you had failed, so you have to totally start the planning process again. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about a presentation. Listen closely for the expression, back to the drawing board. I'm almost done with this PowerPoint, finally.
Oh no. Luke, I have some bad news.
What is it?
I forgot to tell you that we're not allowed to use PowerPoint for this presentation.
Are you serious? If we're not allowed to use PowerPoint, everything I've worked on is useless. I have to start again.
I know. Sorry, but you have to go back to the drawing board.
Okay everyone, remember, we use back to the drawing board when we need to start something again because it failed. This expression is used quite a lot in business English. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about a project or plan that needs to start again. That's it from me today. Have a good day and see you next time. Hey everyone, today's English expression is break the bank. Break the bank means that something is very expensive. It's used in two ways. First, to say that you can't afford to buy something because it's too expensive. Second, to say that something is very expensive for you, but you will spend the money on it anyway. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about their vacation plans. Listen closely for the expression, break the bank. Do you have any summer vacation plans?
Yeah, we're taking a 6-week vacation to Italy.
Wow, that's a long vacation.
I know. We're really breaking the bank this summer. This will be our last expensive vacation for a few years. Do you have any plans?
No, not yet. We broke the bank last summer on our trip to Dubai. So we're just thinking about taking a weekend trip to the beach.
That sounds nice.
Okay, everyone, remember, we use break the bank to say that something is very expensive. You can use this expression to say that you can't afford something, or you can use it to say that you spend too much on something expensive. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about something expensive or spending a lot of money. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey guys, today's English expression is drive someone nuts. Drive someone nuts means to really irritate or really annoy someone. It's used when something or someone really irritates or annoys you. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about a neighbor's dog. Listen closely for the expression, drive someone nuts. Why do you look so tired? Didn't you sleep well last night?
No, I couldn't sleep at all because our neighbor's dog was barking all night.
Oh, really? I didn't hear a thing.
Are you serious? It was barking so loud all night. It drove me nuts.
I guess I'm just a deep sleeper. Okay guys, so remember, we use drive someone nuts to say that something or someone really irritates or annoys you. There are a few alternatives to this expression. They are drive someone crazy, drive someone up the wall, and drive someone bonkers. Try to use these expressions the next time you're very annoyed by something or someone. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hi everyone, today's English expression is foot the bill. Foot the bill simply means to pay for something. It can be used to pay for small things like a dinner or big things like university tuition fees or a car. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about a wedding. Listen closely for the expression, foot the bill. Congratulations on your engagement. When's the wedding?
Next summer. I'm so excited.
Have you begun planning it yet?
Yeah, we've just made a reservation at the most beautiful church in the countryside.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait.
And the best thing is that my parents have agreed to foot the bill for the whole wedding.
Wow, that's very kind of them. So, foot the bill means to pay for something. It can be used for anything cheap or expensive. Try to use this expression the next time you're going to pay for something. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hi everyone, today's English expression is jump on the bandwagon. Jump on the bandwagon means to join something that has become popular or fashionable. It's often used when someone has started to follow a new trend. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about joining a gym. Listen closely for the expression jump on the bandwagon. Have you noticed that all of our friends have joined the gym recently?
Yeah, I have noticed that. Have you thought about joining one?
No, that's not for me. How about you?
I've never wanted to, but I'm thinking about jumping on the bandwagon and joining one next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it seems like it could be fun, and it's important to look after our health.
I suppose you're right. I guess I'll jump on the bandwagon as well. Let's go together next week. So remember, we use jump on the bandwagon to say that someone is joining or following something that has recently become popular. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about new trends or activities that have become popular. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey everyone, today's English expression is miss the boat. Miss the boat means to miss a good opportunity. It's used when you are unable to take advantage of something good because you are late. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about shopping. Listen closely for the expression, miss the boat. I really must get down to the shopping mall later for the sales. I need to buy a new jacket.
All the sales ended yesterday.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I went there yesterday. It was definitely the last day. You've missed the boat on those sales.
So, what should I do?
You'll just have to wait for the January sales.
That's ages away. So remember, we use miss the boat when someone misses a good opportunity because they are late. You can use this expression in formal and informal situations. Try to use this expression the next time you miss a good opportunity. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey guys, today's English expression is money to burn. Money to burn means to have more money than you need so you can spend it on whatever you want. It's used when someone has enough money to buy luxury or unnecessary things. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about buying a new car. Listen closely for the expression, money to burn. I'm thinking about buying a new car soon.
Cool. Do you have a specific car in mind?
I'm still thinking about it, but I really like the new BMW sports car.
That's a nice car. It's very expensive though. Can you afford it?
Yeah, I can afford it. I got promoted last year, so I have some money to burn now.
Then you should definitely get that car. It's amazing.
Okay, remember, we use money to burn when someone has more money than they need, so they can spend it on unnecessary or luxury things. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about buying a luxury or expensive thing. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey everyone, today's English expression is off the cuff. Off the cuff means to do something without planning or preparing. It's used when you do something like give a presentation or a speech without planning or preparing. Now listen to a conversation between two friends talking about giving a presentation. Listen closely for the expression, off the cuff. So, your big presentation is tomorrow. Have you prepared everything?
No, I haven't. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to prepare. I'm better when I give presentations off the cuff.
Really? I could never give a presentation off the cuff like you. I need to prepare a lot in advance.
I used to be like you, but now because I know the topic so well, I don't need to prepare.
That's amazing. Well, good luck tomorrow. So don't forget, we use off the cuff when we do something without preparation. Try to use this expression the next time you're going to do something without planning or preparing. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey guys, today's English expression is let someone off the hook. Let someone off the hook means to allow someone who did something wrong to go without being punished. Now listen to a conversation between two colleagues talking about being late for work. Listen closely for the expression, let someone off the hook. Why did you come to work late today?
I overslept.
Oh no. Did you get into trouble?
Luckily, my boss was in a good mood, so she let me off the hook. But she did warn me not to be late again.
So remember, we use let someone off the hook when someone who did something bad or wrong goes without being punished. This expression can be used in formal and informal situations. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about someone not being punished for their wrong actions. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey everyone, today's English expression is pay peanuts. We use pay peanuts when an employer pays very little or when an employee gets paid very little for his or her work. It's often used to complain that you're not getting paid enough money for the work that you do. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about a part-time job. Listen closely for the expression, pay peanuts. How's your part-time job going?
It's not bad. I like the job, but it just pays peanuts. I need to find a job which pays better.
I saw that some stores in the shopping mall are hiring. You should apply.
I checked them online. They pay peanuts as well.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll keep an eye out for some better jobs for you.
Thanks.
Okay guys, so remember, we use pay peanuts when an employer pays very little or when an employee gets paid very little. Try to use this expression the next time you're talking about a salary or a wage from work. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hi everyone, today's English expression is snowed under. Snowed under means to be very busy with something and it is very difficult to finish everything that you have to do. It's used when you're so busy that you feel stressed out or overwhelmed. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about going out for lunch. Listen closely for the expression, snowed under. We're going for lunch now. Are you coming?
No, I can't today. I'm a bit busy.
Too busy for lunch?
I'm completely snowed under preparing for tomorrow's presentation.
Okay, I see. I'll bring you something from the restaurant.
Thanks. That's nice of you.
Don't forget that we use snowed under to say that you are very busy and it is difficult to finish everything you have to do. It also shows that you feel stressed out or overwhelmed by the amount of things you have to do. Try to use this expression the next time you're very busy at work or university. That's it from me today. Thanks and have a good day. Hi everyone, today's English expression is take a rain check. Take a rain check is used to tell someone that you cannot accept an invitation now, but that you would like to accept it at a later time. It has the same meaning as postpone, but postpone is much more formal than take a rain check. Now listen to a dialogue between two friends talking about a party. Listen closely for the expression, take a rain check. So, I'm thinking about having a party this Saturday. Can you make it?
Sorry, but I'll have to take a rain check this Saturday. I've already got plans. Would next weekend work for you?
That should be fine. I'll start planning for it. So remember, we use take a rain check when you have to refuse an invitation, but would like to accept that invitation sometime in the future. It has the same meaning as postpone, but take a rain check is much more casual. Try to use this expression the next time you have to postpone something. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Hey, why didn't you come into work today?
I was just feeling under the weather.
Oh no. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I took some medicine which helped a lot.
Do you think you'll be well enough to come into work tomorrow?
Yeah, I should be fine.
Okay, good. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, in this lesson I'm going to show you 3 work expressions that you can use at the office. These are all common expressions and extremely useful for talking about business and your daily work life. Okay then, let's get started. The first work expression is keep someone in the loop. Keep someone in the loop. So, keep someone in the loop means to keep someone informed or involved in something, such as a plan or a project. It's a really common expression that is used in the workplace because a lot of people work together in groups at work and everyone needs to be informed. So, this is definitely a good expression to know if you're working in a team.
Did you hear that we're having a meeting this afternoon about the new marketing project?
Yeah, I heard, but I can't attend. I have an important sales call to make.
Oh, I see. Well, this meeting is going to be important, so I'll keep you in the loop.
That's great. I really appreciate it. The next one might sound strange, but it's something we say a lot at work, and it is pick someone's brains. Pick someone's brains. I totally understand why you might think this one sounds a bit crazy. But anyway, to pick someone's brains means to ask someone questions because you want advice or information about something that person knows well. This is to pick someone's brains. Again, listen to this conversation to see how pick someone's brains is used.
Hey, have you got a sec?
Sure, what's up?
I was wondering if I could pick your brains about this marketing campaign we're launching next month.
No problem. What do you need to know? The third one on this list is knock off. Knock off. To knock off is an informal way to say that you're going to finish work for the day. You can say something like, I usually knock off work at 5, or I want to knock off early today. This is a really common expression, but like I said, it's pretty informal, so only use it with people you're close to. Now listen to this conversation and listen closely for knock off.
What time can you make it to the restaurant tomorrow?
I'll come straight from work. I usually finish at 6, but I'll try to knock off a bit earlier.
Awesome! I'm going to try and knock off work a bit earlier as well.
Okay guys, the 3 work expressions were keep someone in the loop, pick someone's brains, and knock off. English has lots of expressions like these, so it's important for your understanding that you are aware of them and know how to use them. So I hope this was useful. Cheers, and I'll see you in my next lesson. Hey guys, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In this lesson, I'm going to show you 3 money expressions you can use every day. These are all common expressions, and some might be pretty funny to you, so I hope you enjoy it and learn some new ways to express yourself in English. Okay then, let's get started. The first money expression is bring home the bacon. Bring home the bacon. So, bring home the bacon means to earn money to support your family. We use it as a creative way to say, I earn money to support my family. This is a really, really old idiom, but it is still used today. Basically, in the past, it used to mean to work in order to buy meat for your family, because meat used to be expensive and hard to buy for the normal person. Nowadays, it's just used as an idiom for earning money. Listen to bring home the bacon in this conversation.
You look pretty tired.
Yeah, I am. I don't want to go to work today, but I've got to bring home the bacon.
I understand. Make sure you take it easy on the weekend.
Sure, I will. Thanks. The next one is to feel like $1,000,000. To feel like $1,000,000. By the way, bucks means dollars. So, to feel like $1,000,000 has two meanings. The first one is to feel very fit and very healthy. The second meaning is to feel very attractive, like when you buy a new suit or a new dress, and you look fantastic. Then you can say, I feel like $1,000,000 in this suit. Listen to how feel like $1,000,000 is used in this conversation.
How was your holiday in Spain?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I really needed a break from work.
Yeah, you look a lot more relaxed now.
I feel like $1,000,000. It's amazing what a good holiday can do for you. The third one is break the bank. Break the bank. To break the bank means that something is very expensive and costs a lot of money. So if you do spend that money, you've broken your bank. You've spent all your money. Break the bank can be used in positive and negative sentences. So something will break the bank or something won't break the bank. Listen to how break the bank is used in this conversation.
Is that your new car?
Yeah, I got it last week. It's nice, isn't it?
It's amazing. It must have been very expensive.
Yep, I broke the bank to buy it, but I think it was worth it. So in this lesson, you learned 3 money expressions. Bring home the bacon, feel like $1,000,000, and break the bank. Okay, that's all from me today. Cheers, and I'll see you in my next lesson. Take care. Hey guys, in this lesson I'm going to show you some English expressions with the word time. And even though they are related to time, they all have their own special meaning. So it's time to get started. Okay, the first one is to have a hell of a time. Have a hell of a time. Is this a positive or negative expression? Well, it can be positive or negative. It depends on the situation. Let's look at the positive meaning first. When you use the expression positively, It means to have a fantastic, brilliant time. It's a slang expression to say that. Here's an example conversation.
Your house party was so fun last night.
Yeah, I had a hell of a time. I hadn't laughed so much in years.
Same here. You need to throw more parties.
Okay then, so what does have a hell of a time mean in a negative situation? Well, in a negative situation, it means that you're having a very difficult time trying to do something. Again, it's a slang expression to use to show your frustration because of a difficult situation. For example,
You look really down today. What's wrong?
I'm just having a hell of a time trying to sell my apartment. No one wants to buy it.
Yeah, I heard that the housing market isn't good right now.
The second one is in the nick of time. In the nick of time. So, what do you think in the nick of time means? Well, it means at the very last moment. So if you do something in the nick of time, you do it at the very last moment, just before it's too late. This is in the nick of time. Listen to this phone conversation with in the nick of time.
I heard that you were running late. Did you make it to the train station on time?
I got there in the nick of time. The train left just a few seconds after I got on.
Phew, I thought you were going to miss it.
The third one is time flies. Time flies. You can probably guess what this one means. We use time flies when time seems to pass by surprisingly quickly. It can be used when you think back to old memories and wonder how the time has passed so quickly. Or it can be used for the recent past, like this. Oh, this class is over already? Time flies when you're having fun. Listen to this conversation to see how we can use time flies.
What are you doing on the weekend?
I'm taking my daughter to the museum.
That sounds nice. How old is she?
She turns 10 next week. She's growing up so quickly. Time flies. Okay, now it's time for a recap. The three expressions with the word time that we talked about today are have a hell of a time, in the nick of time, and time flies. Okay, cheers for listening and have a good day. See you. Hey guys, I'm back with another English lesson for you, and today we're going to talk about some different phrasal verbs with the word through. Remember, a phrasal verb is made of two words, a verb and a particle. The particle can be an adverb or a preposition. For example, an easy example is look out. Look is the verb and out is the particle. Learning phrasal verbs like these will help you so much with your English. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you some phrasal verbs with through. Let's get started. The first one for you today is something I tend to do a bit too much, and it is sleep through. Sleep through. So, to sleep through something means to keep sleeping even though there's a loud noise happening. You can sleep through your alarm, sleep through a fire alarm, sleep through a thunderstorm, or sleep through your neighbors arguing really loudly. Now listen to a conversation and listen carefully for sleep through.
How come you were late to work today?
You're not gonna believe this, but I slept through my alarm. Again.
Are you serious? Isn't that the second time this week?
Yeah, it is. I don't know what's going on.
You need to go to bed earlier and buy a louder alarm clock.
The next one is see-through. See-through. Now, I don't mean to see through some glass. I mean to see through someone. So, to see through someone means to know or realize that that person is trying to trick or deceive you. You use this when you don't trust someone because you think they're being fake or lying to you. You see through him or her. This is a useful phrasal verb to know, especially when you're talking about bad people. Again, listen to a conversation and listen carefully for see-through.
What do you think of John?
I'm not sure. He's very kind, but he's always trying to sell health products to me.
I know, I can see right through him. He's only being nice to us so he can sell us stuff.
Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't talk to him anymore. And the third phrasal verb is to go through something. To go through something. Do you know what this means? Well, to go through something means to read or discuss something carefully to make sure that it is correct or that you fully understand it. This is really commonly used in business and academic situations when you need to make sure 100% that you know and understand something. And this phrasal verb is often followed by the word carefully. So, you go through something carefully. Now listen to a conversation and listen carefully for go through.
Hi, can you do me a favour, please?
Sure, how can I help?
I'm finding it difficult to understand our English homework. Can you go through it with me?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's meet up tomorrow and go through it together. Okay, everyone. Those were 3 really common, everyday phrasal verbs with through. We had sleep through, see through, and go through. As always, try to memorize and use these phrasal verbs as much as you can. Thanks for listening and have a good day. Hi everyone, in this English lesson we're going to look at one of the most common words in the English language, take. Take has several meanings and it is used in many different phrasal verbs and expressions. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you some really useful expressions with take so you can use them like a native speaker. Let's start with this one, take for granted. Take for granted. You can use this in 2 ways. You can take someone for granted, or you can take something for granted. Let's look at take someone for granted first. So, to take someone for granted means to benefit from someone without showing any appreciation or gratefulness. You just assume that that person is there to serve you. It's not a good thing to do. Listen to how it's used in a conversation.
I'm so mad at my boss right now.
Why is that?
He always takes me for granted. I do so much work around here, but he never acknowledges it.
Now let's look at take something for granted. When you take something for granted, it means that you assume or expect something will happen without knowing 100% that it will. This expression usually goes like this: take it for granted, plus that, plus the thing you expect to happen. Here's an example conversation.
How's your job search going?
It's not going well. To be honest, I thought it would be easier to find a good job.
Why did you think that?
Because I've got a master's degree from Oxford. I guess I took it for granted that I'd find the perfect job easily. Next, let's talk about to take something on the chin. Take something on the chin. Do you know what this means? Well, to take something on the chin means to accept a difficult or unpleasant situation without complaining. Remember, this is always used when negative things happen. However, it can be used as a form of encouragement. So if someone is going through a difficult or unpleasant situation, you can say, just take it on the chin and move on. Now, listen to two university students talking about getting criticized. Listen closely for the expression, take something on the chin.
I've had such a bad day.
How come?
Well, I was given a presentation in my class and my professor just stopped me halfway through to tell me that I was doing a bad job. It was so embarrassing.
That sounds awful, but you've just got to take it on the chin and make sure you do better next time. Moving on to number 3, to take someone's breath away. Take someone's breath away. If something takes your breath away, you feel surprised because it's so beautiful, amazing, or exciting. This can be used for talking about things like an amazing view, a beautiful song, or a fantastic painting. Or it can be used to talk about people. When it's used to talk about people, it's normally to do with someone's beauty. Every time I see her, she takes my breath away. Now, listen to two friends having a conversation. Listen closely for to take someone's breath away.
Have you seen The Lion King in the theatre yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to London next weekend, so I'm hoping to see it then.
You should definitely go. It's amazing. It'll take your breath away.
I can't wait. Okay, those were 3 very common and useful expressions using the word take. Take for granted, take something on the chin, take someone's breath away. Okay, I'm going to take a break now. See you next time. Cheers! Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to this lesson. I'm your English teacher Luke, and today we're going to study some expressions which include the word over. I'm sure some of these will be new to most of you, so I hope you learn something and find this lesson fun. Let's jump into it. The first one is something I say a lot, embarrassingly. It is over my head. Over my head. So what do you think this means? Well, if something goes over your head, it means that it is too difficult for you to understand. So the next time you don't understand something, you can say, that went over my head. Now listen to two students talk about their physics lecture. Listen closely for Over My Head.
I love our new physics teacher. Her lectures are fascinating.
I'm not sure I agree with you. A lot of what she says goes over my head. I find it hard to follow her lectures.
Do you do the reading homework she sets before the lecture?
No.
Well then, maybe that's why it goes over your head.
Moving on to expression number 2. Over and over. Over and over. So what do you think this means? Well, over and over simply means again and again. So you use it when you have to repeat something many times. Let's listen to a short conversation between two students talking about homework.
I can't believe it's happened again.
What happened?
My computer crashed again. This is the 5th time it's crashed this evening, and I've lost all my homework again.
Just do it again. It won't take long.
This is the 5th time. I've been doing this homework over and over again all night.
Now let's take a look at my third expression I have for you, and it is over the moon. Over the moon. You can probably guess what this one means, right? Yeah, to be over the moon means to be really happy about something. Again, it's another very colourful but common expression you can use in your daily life. Here's a conversation between two friends talking about Christmas. Listen for over the moon.
Did you have a good Christmas?
It was really nice. I spent all day with my family and we had the best Christmas dinner ever. Did you have a nice time?
Totally. My husband bought me this new bracelet. Isn't it great?
Looks lovely. I bet you were over the moon when you got it.
I'm still over the moon with it.
So those were 3 common and everyday expressions using the word over. Just in case you've already forgotten, they were over my head, over and over the moon. Memorize and try to use these expressions today. Okay, that's it from me today. Thanks for listening and I'll see you next time. Hey guys, welcome to this English lesson. Today we're going to talk about expressions with the word hit. Let's get started. The first expression with the word hit is to hit it off. Hit it off. When you hit it off with someone, it means that you immediately become very friendly with someone and start to like each other very quickly. You can use hit it off for new friendships and new romantic relationships. Now, listen to a conversation about a romantic date. Listen for hit it off.
How was your date last night?
It was so good. We hit it off immediately.
I knew you two would hit it off. Are you going to see her again?
Of course, we've already planned our second date. To hit the sack simply means to go to bed. It's an informal and slang expression, so only use it with people you're close to. You can also say, hit the hay. Hit the sack and hit the hay both have exactly the same meaning, and are both used widely by native speakers. Now, listen to two roommates talking about watching a movie. Listen for hit the sack.
Hey, do you want to watch this new movie on Netflix?
Thanks, but not tonight. Some other time.
Are you sure? The reviews are very good. It's supposed to be amazing.
No, I can't. I need to wake up early tomorrow, so I'm just gonna hit the sack.
Okay, no problem. Good night.
Night. Moving on to number 3, to hit it big. Hit it big. So what do you think this means? Well, to hit it big means to become very successful at something. It can be to become a famous actor, get a great job, or make a lot of money. Whatever the reason, when you become successful, you can say, I hit it big. Okay, again, listen to this conversation and listen closely for the expression, hit it big.
Did you hear that Tom is moving to Hollywood to become an actor?
Wow, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
I know. I remember him telling me that he was going to hit it big one day.
Yeah, I suppose he was right. I'm happy he has hit it big because he always worked really hard on his acting skills.
Exactly. He deserves it.
Okay guys, there are many expressions with the word hit. The ones in this lesson were hit it off, hit the sack, and hit it big. Okay, cheers everyone. See you next time. Hey everyone, I'm Luke and welcome to this English lesson. So, you all know the expression, a broken heart, right? But did you know that English has lots of other expressions with the word heart? And they're not all to do with love. So in this lesson, I'm going to teach you some more. Let's get started. The first expression that I'm going to show you today is from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. So, from the bottom of my heart means sincerely or with deep feeling. You can use this when you are sincerely telling someone how grateful you are. It's often used like this. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's see this expression in a situation. Listen to this conversation between two classmates talking about a presentation. Listen for the expression, from the bottom of my heart.
I'm having trouble with this presentation. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Let me see. Oh, that's easy. I can help you with that.
Really? That would be so helpful.
Sure, no problem. Let's meet up after lunch tomorrow to work on it.
That's amazing. Thank you. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart.
The second expression is to know something by heart. Know something by heart. So, to know something by heart means that you know something perfectly because you memorized it. It's mostly used when you learned something like a song or a script perfectly so that you can say it from memory. This is to know something by heart. Now, listen to two actors talking about the script for a play. Try to listen for the expression, know something by heart.
Have you learnt all your lines for the play tomorrow?
Sure, I learned them all by heart last night.
You learn them all by heart in one night. What's your secret?
Well, I sing them. It really helps me to memorize quickly.
That's unique. Maybe I should try that.
The third expression I have for you today is a change of heart. A change of heart. A change of heart means a change in someone's opinion or thoughts about something. It has the same meaning as a change of mind, but a change of heart sounds deeper and more thoughtful. So you can use this expression whenever you change your mind about something, and it is usually used in the present perfect form, like this: I've had a change of heart. Now listen to two friends talking about accepting a new job. Listen for the expression, a change of heart.
Hey, I heard you got offered that job in New York. Congratulations.
Thanks, that's really kind of you. But actually, I didn't accept the offer.
Why not?
Well, at first I was so excited about it, but since then I've had a change of heart. I would miss my friends and family too much if I left, so I'm just going to stay here in London.
That's understandable. I'm glad that you've had a change of heart. I would miss you if you left.
Okay, everyone. So these are three common expressions with the word heart. Can you remember them? They were from the bottom of my heart, to know something by heart, and a change of heart. Now your job is to learn all of these expressions by heart and then go outside and practice using them. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day. Hey guys, when you're not feeling well, how do you tell people in English? Probably something like, I'm sick, or I don't feel good today. Of course, these are fine, but English has some different expressions to tell someone that you're not feeling well. So today, I'm going to show you three expressions you can use to talk about your health, specifically expressions to use when you're not feeling well. Okay then, let's get started. The first expression is to feel under the weather. To feel under the weather. So, what do you think to feel under the weather means? Well, we use this expression when someone is not feeling well. We don't use this when someone is really sick. Rather, we use it when someone is feeling a little bit sick with an illness like a cold or a headache. Now listen to a quick conversation and listen closely for the expression, feel under the weather.
Are you going to the party tonight?
I don't think I can.
Why not?
I feel under the weather, so I think it's best that I stay home and take it easy. The next one is a splitting headache. A splitting headache. You can probably guess what this one means. A splitting headache is a very intense and painful headache. You know, the type of headache that makes your head feel like it is splitting apart. This is a really common and creative way to say that you've got a really bad headache. So again, listen to a conversation between two friends and listen closely for a splitting headache.
You don't look so good. Is everything okay?
I have a splitting headache. I just need to sleep.
Oh no, sorry to hear that.
It's okay, it's my fault. I stayed up late last night drinking cheap red wine. Do me a favour and get me some painkillers, please. The third one is black and blue. Black and blue. So what do you think this one means? Well, if some part of your body, like your leg, is black and blue, it means that it is bruised. Usually, it means that it is bruised pretty badly, and that part of your body actually looks black and blue. So this expression is mostly used for physical bruises, but it is sometimes used for emotional pain as well. For example, it's normal to feel black and blue after you break up with someone. Listen to how black and blue is used in this conversation.
Oh hi, you're back from your holiday?
Yep, I got back last night.
So how was it? Are you a professional skier now?
Ha, not a chance. I fell over so many times. My butt is black and blue. So in this lesson, I showed you 3 expressions to do with feeling unwell or being hurt. They were feel under the weather, a splitting headache, and black and blue. Try to memorize and use these expressions whenever you're not feeling in good shape. Thanks for listening and see you in my next lesson. Hey guys, I'm Luke, and in this lesson we're going to look at some phrasal verbs with the word for. So as you already know, phrasal verbs are made by combining a verb and a particle. The particle can be a preposition or an adverb. An easy example is look for. Look is the verb and for is the particle. So let's take a look at some common ones with the word for. The first one is die for. Die for. This sounds a bit scary, but the meaning isn't bad. So die for is used to mean that you want something very much. It can be used to talk about anything, but it's mostly used to talk about food and drink. And it's mostly used in the continuous form, so with the ing verb. I'm dying for a coffee. Now let's take a look at an example. Listen for die for.
Why are you taking so long? Hurry up.
Okay. You seem a bit strange. What's the matter?
It's nothing. I'm just starving. I haven't eaten all day.
There's a bakery across the street.
I didn't know that. I'm dying for a sandwich.
The next one is stand for. Stand for. We use stand for when you want to find out what a letter or an acronym means or represents. So, NASA is an acronym, and if you want to find out what it means, you can ask, what does NASA stand for? And you can use stand for other acronyms too, like what does LOL stand for? Listen to how stand for is used in this conversation.
I'm so excited that we're going to the London Space Museum.
I know, I'm super excited. Did you hear that a scientist from NASA is giving a presentation there today?
I didn't. That's amazing. You know what? I've always wondered what NASA stands for.
I know, it stands for the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
How do you know that?
It says so in the museum brochure. Didn't you read it? So those were phrasal verbs with the word for. Using phrasal verbs like these will help you sound a lot more natural when you're speaking, so try to memorize them and practice using them. Alright then, that's it from me today. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you next time. Hi guys, I'm your teacher Luke, and today I'm going to show you some of my favorite food idioms in English. English has lots of idioms to do with food and drink, and here are my 3 favorites. So the first one I have for you today is go bananas. Go bananas. So what do you think go bananas means? Well, if you go bananas, you get very excited about something. You are so excited that you lose control of yourself. You go bananas. Let's take a look at an example and listen for the expression go bananas.
Guess what? I've got a ticket to the BTS gig in London.
How on earth did you get a ticket? I thought they sold out months ago.
My boyfriend surprised me. I went absolutely bananas when he gave it to me.
I'm so jealous. The second one is a particularly British idiom, and it is my cup of tea, or not my cup of tea. This idiom, my cup of tea, is something that you enjoy. As you know, British people love drinking tea, so when we say that something is my cup of tea, it means that we really enjoy it. Nowadays, this idiom is more frequently used in the negative, not my cup of tea, which means that you don't enjoy something. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, now listen to how my cup of tea is used in this conversation.
Do you fancy watching the UFC with me later?
Nah, I don't like the UFC. It's not my cup of tea.
So what is your cup of tea?
I enjoy watching baseball. The third one is a smart cookie. A smart cookie. This one is pretty easy to guess, right? Someone who is a smart cookie is just simply a smart person. We mostly use a smart cookie for children as it's quite a cute expression, but it can be used for adults as well. So again, here's a conversation with the expression a smart cookie.
Guess who I bumped into yesterday?
I don't know. Who?
John from our high school. Did you know he's doing a PhD?
Wow, I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised because he's always been a smart cookie. Okay guys, so the different food expressions we talked about were to go bananas, my cup of tea or not my cup of tea, and a smart cookie. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, we're going to study 3 common expressions in English which use the word face. These expressions are all used often by native speakers, so it's helpful for you to learn and memorize these. Okay then, let's begin. The first one is put on a brave face. Put on a brave face. Have you heard of this one before? We use put on a brave face when something has disappointed or upset you, but you don't want people to know. So you put on a brave face by acting normal. Let's look at an example. This is a conversation between two friends talking about a relationship ending. Listen for the expression, put on a brave face.
How are you feeling after Lucy broke up with you?
To be honest, I feel really down. I don't know what to do.
It must be difficult, but you need to put on a brave face and try and carry on with your life.
Yeah, you're right. I need to forget about her. The next expression is face something head on. Face something head on. To face something head on means to deal with a difficult situation directly and in a determined way. We use this to say that you shouldn't avoid a difficult situation. Instead, be brave and deal with it. This is what face something head on means. Now listen to a conversation between two colleagues talking about an important presentation at work. Listen for the expression, face something head on.
Are you nervous about your presentation tomorrow?
I'm terrified. 200 people are attending, including my boss.
Just face it head on and do your best. That's all anyone can ask of you.
That's easy for you to say. You're not giving a presentation. The third one is can't face something. Can't face something. If you can't face something, it means that you don't want to do something because you don't like it, it's difficult, or it's unpleasant. So, when you are talking about something you think is bad, you can say, I can't face it. Now listen to a conversation between two classmates talking about their exams. Listen for the expression, can't face something.
How many exams do you have left this semester?
I have 3 left. I've done 5 already. How about you?
I have 5 left. I can't face taking another exam. I'm exhausted.
I know how you feel. So, as you can see, there are many expressions in English that use the word face. In this lesson, I showed you 3. To put on a brave face, to face something head on, and can't face something. Thanks for listening to this lesson, and I'll see you soon. Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In this English audio lesson, I'm going to show you 3 expressions you can use to talk about exams. So, if you're a student now, then you can use these expressions the next time you have an exam. If you're not a student, you can use these when you talk about your old student life and all the exams you took. Okay then, let's get started. The first expression I have for you today is hit the books. Hit the books. So, to hit the books means to start studying in a serious, determined, and focused way. The word hit has a strong meaning, right? So use hit the books when you start to study hard for something like an exam. Listen to this expression in a conversation. Listen for the expression hit the books.
Are you going to the party tonight?
No, I have an exam next week. I need to start studying for it.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun.
I would love to, but I've got to hit the books tonight. The second one is pull an all-nighter. Pull an all-nighter. This means to stay up all night without sleeping in order to do something, usually study for an exam or do some work. This is an expression you hear a lot at university, and when I was a student, I pulled many all-nighters. Here's a conversation. Listen for the expression, pull an all-nighter.
You look exhausted. Are you okay?
I'm okay now. I just finished my final exam of the semester.
Oh, really? Is that why you look so tired?
Yeah, I pulled an all-nighter to study for it. I need to go home and take a nap ASAP. The next one is pass with flying colours. Pass with flying colours. To pass with flying colours means to do something extremely well or successfully. So when I say, I passed my test with flying colours, it means I did really well and got a very high grade. This is a very positive expression. Let's look at an example. Listen for pass with flying colours.
How did you find that exam?
It was really difficult. I don't think I'll get a good grade. How about you?
Actually, I thought it was pretty easy.
I'm sure you'll get a good grade. You always pass with flying colours. So these were 3 expressions you can use to talk about exams. Just to remind you, they were hit the books, pull an all-nighter, and pass with flying colours. Try to use these expressions the next time you're taking an exam. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in my next lesson. Hey guys, I'm back with another English lesson for you, and today we're going to talk about some phrasal verbs with the word down. English has a lot of phrasal verbs and it can be hard for students to guess what they mean. But I have a simple guideline for phrasal verbs with down. You can use this to help you guess what these phrasal verbs mean. So most phrasal verbs with down have the meaning of a downward movement, a decrease in something, or that something is stopping or ending. This is not the case for every phrasal verb with down, but it is a helpful rule for you to know. Okay, let's take a look at a few examples. The first one is close down. Close down. So close down is used to say that a business has closed for good. It is not going to open again. Perhaps it went out of business, or the owner didn't want to run the business anymore. But anyway, it has closed for good. If a business, like a shop, is closed, then it means that it is just closed at that time. It will open again. But closed down means it will never open again. Now, listen to how close down is used in this conversation.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
Look across the street, our favourite Italian restaurant is gone.
What? It can't have closed down. It was so popular.
It looks closed down to me. Such a shame.
The next one is cut down. Cut down. What do you think this one means? So, to cut down something means to reduce the amount of something. It can be used for reducing the amount of food you eat or other things like your working hours. See how cut down is used in this example.
I'm so excited for this movie. Oh, let's get a large popcorn and some nachos with cheese.
I'm okay. I'll just have a water, thanks.
That's strange. You love popcorn.
I know, I do, but I've put on some weight recently, so I'm trying to cut down on junk food.
Okay, your choice, but I'm still getting a large popcorn.
The third one is write down. Write down. So you can probably guess what this means. To write down something means to write something on paper or nowadays on your smartphone. Obviously, this is very commonly used as it's something we do a lot. You can also say take down. This has the same meaning. For example, you should take down the main points of the lecture. Now, listen to how write down is used in this conversation.
Honey, can you go to the supermarket quickly?
Yeah, no problem. What do you need?
We need toilet paper, shampoo, a loaf of bread, and some cheese.
Okay, got it.
Wait, did you write all that down?
Nope, I can remember.
Please write it down. You always forget something.
Okay, everyone, those were 3 really common everyday phrasal verbs with down. We had close down, cut down, and write down or take down. As always, try to memorize and use these phrasal verbs as much as you can. Thanks for listening and have a great day. Hi guys, I hope you're all having a good day. In this lesson, I'm going to show you 3 very useful expressions you can use when you disagree with someone. These are all very common expressions for disagreeing, and they will help you to express yourself more accurately and with more variety when you're speaking in English. Let's get started. The first one on this list is I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You can use I beg to differ as a polite way to disagree with something or someone's opinion. It's a polite way to disagree, so you can use it in formal situations like at work or in informal situations when you just want to be polite. I beg to differ. Now, listen to 2 friends talking about computers. Listen for the expression, I beg to differ.
Guess what happened yesterday?
What?
I spilt coffee all over my laptop. It's totally broken.
That sucks. You should just buy an iPad to replace it. You don't need a laptop anymore.
Actually, I beg to differ. I do a lot of photo editing, so I need a good laptop.
The next expression is I think otherwise. I think otherwise. I think otherwise basically means I think in a different way, and it's another polite way to show disagreement. After you say this expression, you can then state your own opinion. So it's a good and polite way to disagree and then share your own opinion. I think otherwise. Okay, now listen to 2 friends talking about a speech. Listen for the expression, I think otherwise.
What did you think of his speech?
To be honest, I didn't find it very convincing.
Really, I think otherwise. I thought he made some very interesting points.
I beg to differ. I think I could give a better speech than that. The next expression to disagree is, that's not always the case. That's not always the case. So, that's not always the case is used when you disagree with someone and want to point out specific reasons or examples to show why you disagree. This expression is quite polite, but to sound politer, you can change it to, that's not necessarily the case, or that's not necessarily true. These sound politer. Here's a conversation between 2 people talking about buying a car. Listen for the expression, that's not always the case.
So, I'm thinking about buying a new car soon. Any suggestions?
I saw some very nice used cars for sale online. They are much cheaper than brand new cars.
But I heard it's really risky to buy a second-hand car.
No, that's not always the case. You can find lots of very reliable used cars nowadays.
Thanks. But I'm just going to buy a new car.
So these are expressions you can use when you disagree with someone. I beg to differ, I think otherwise, and that's not always the case. Try to use these when you want to disagree with someone. Okay, that's it from me. Cheers, and I'll see you next time.